I'm really supposed to be taking the night off. But I want y'all waiting on me and I not show up. Because today is Saturday, May 17th. And we keeping it black and strong. Say it louder. I'm black and I'm prouder. Hell yeah. So what's happening, y'all? I gotta set up this new camera system. Microphone, camera. We can stop this glitching damn camera angle and stuff and do it up right for the people. Yeah, dig? So, I hate reading directions. I'd rather put it together and a screw be missing. Actually, that's been the problem. A screw missing. See, we got to give it to the people right. We got to stop giving it to the people from our living room. You know what I mean? Got babies crying in the background. Mama bringing you some chicken that's too hot. Man, please stop it. Let's be professional about this. One thing for sure, two things for certain. If you stick around, you're going to learn something. Because I like to dip and dodge through the trenches, so they'll never see us coming. That's how you got to do it. Because over 196,940,000 square miles of the planet dirt on Saturday, May 17th, y'all landed right here with me. I should be using this phone to make calls. But really, I'm just popping in to say I'm going to have a nice little special for Malcolm X Day, which is my anniversary to the party. Oh, yes, I remember it well. Memoirs of a Black Panther. We're having a first time in history economic sanctions campaign against China. I believe that was 2020. Excuse me. Drink some of this coffee and clear my throat. I should have it set up by Malcolm X Day. That's Monday, May 19th. Do a nice special for Malcolm X Day. Maybe throw some Malcolm X speeches out there. Yeah, no, I will. Can't help myself. And I don't really pay attention to which ones I'm playing because I love them all. Because you had Old Testament Malcolm. You had New Testament Malcolm. You had Malcolm with the nation. You had Malcolm with the Black nationalist movement. So I am a black revolutionary, not a happy slave. And my religion is black nationalism. Y'all need to try that sometime. And instead of staying off of people's pages talking about what religion they don't believe in, but they don't have no proof of nothing. They believe in Inky. They believe that that man was made by people from outer space. They believe all kind of stuff, you know. The Anunnaki, you know, believe that the giants built the pyramids because we were trying to get out of the firmament. And that ain't going to happen. See what I mean? We need to stay on focus, on focus. Not no hocus pocus. We need to, you know, stay on it for real, you know, and be like Tupac said, the inspiration that lights the fuse, you know, the one to be like, nah, don't rob your people, protect your people by any means necessary, and all that fury and fire that we got against our people, we use that for our people. You dig what I'm saying? We'll get into our main subject in a minute. We got to give them at least 10 minutes to get in here and 10 minutes for the frauds to get out of here. Let them hear a corny joke or two so they'll think that's what it's all about. But don't y'all be fooled by my okie doke. Because I am your #1 black revolutionary. That's for damn sure. Because we got to give it to our people straight with no damn chaser. You know? We're going to give you the Coke without the whiskey without the Coke. Yeah, we're going to give you the weed without the papers. There's a lot of good that's going to do, right? To light it up in my hands. That's what, you know, they found that burning bush. That was all she wrote. Well, it does say in the Bible that God gave man every herb-bearing seed. Including that one you're smoking. So what's happening, y'all? Black powerful. Let's get into a little bit of this Lords of Funk. See if I got time enough to put the Cash App on here. It's BlackOphanim #1. Sometimes it don't come all the way over, but we'll give it a shot because the equipment is not cheap and it's not gonna buy itself. Somebody gotta give y'all quality broadcast. Might as well be me. And it's coming, believe that. I think I get the ball rolling on my anniversary, yeah, on Monday, Malcolm X Day, Monday, May 19th. Yep, Malcolm X Day, my anniversary to the party. I'm gonna tell you all about that too. Let this broadcast. Let me band, yours truly. We own the rights to our music, so we gotta play it. Because nobody can do you better than you. Believe that. So, the words of Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad, what's happening? He said what they doing to us is Mayava Mizo. Mayava Mizo. Mayava meaning the most cruelest thing they could possibly think of doing to us. And the Mizo part is they did it on purpose. Do y'all really think these airplanes keep falling out of the sky while they're messing with the air control tower people? Is that a coincidence? Are they spitting in the food, so to speak? I'm going to keep on chewing on this Rodney and Ryan Hinton case while they trying to override it with Diddy freak parties. Last time I heard freak party wasn't illegal. And if it was, then I'd been locked up a long time ago. Just kidding. They said, where are all the people? When we supposed to have a party? Yeah, baby, just me and you. We are the party. So, we ain't gonna be, I bet there's a lot of squirming going on in that courtroom, boy, I tell you now. And they talking about all this freaky stuff going on. And Cassie's sitting there pregnant. She done got knocked up. And the jurors, the judge and everybody, they trying to figure out, is it Diddy's baby, is it husband baby, or is it a trick baby? You know, sort of like being a crack baby, except for it being a trick baby. Tell you what, if the baby born and it big and black, we know it's a trick baby. They talking about Diddy. Nah, I ain't gonna even talk about that stuff. Yeah, I can just see it now that the judge is wiping his brow and like, bailiff, can I get a pitcher of water, please? Diddy over there about to fall out, and the children are so embarrassed they're leaving the courtroom. And say, and then what did he do? And then he pulled out the baby, oh, your honor. And that's when the children left the room. Well, they ain't quite children no more, but you know what I mean. That's my grasp of the situation. And I shouldn't even be saying grasp in a situation like that. God dang on it. You know, I try to keep it a little comical. That's a comical situation. Now, we got to teach our kids better so that when they're pulled up on by the police, the gun they fire at them will be registered. The car that they pull them over in will be theirs. And they won't be passing any counterfeit bills. If they get into a scuffle, they gonna win because they've been taught some straight up kung fu martial arts and grappling. So there will be some snap, crackle, and pop going on until the supervisors show up to get his man. So we ain't out to hurt nobody. We ain't gonna let nobody hurt ours. And ours ain't gonna let them selves be hurt by no damn body. Not in this lifetime. And they done killed enough of ours for us to stop acting like we gonna get some kind of mercy. Ain't no mercy, no justice, no peace. I'd rather go out on my feet, die like a man, than living on my knees, like James Brown say. rather down our feet than living on our knees. Damn Skippy. So this is yours truly, the BlackOphanim line, running a little late. Energy was a little low, but y'all always pump me up. So hit the Cash App, it's on the screen. BlackOphanim1, $ BlackOphanim1. And this is part 2 of what's been going on for the last 50 years, Black Power Radio. We're going to get us some phones up in here so y'all can call on in, you know. Get some Google lines, some 800 numbers, hearing from my peoples. Y'all can always send me an invite right here, and I'll bring y'all on. And some people would just love to get on here with a brother, with a soul brother #1. But I usually just make the call. But tonight we're going to use all available resources. Meaning this here. Now, what we was talking about, the latest news. Man, some stuff been happening lately though. We got prison escape. You know, I ain't joking. About 12 prisoners escaped. They say, freedom, gotta get to the promised land. Freedom, freedom. Yeah. Gotta get to the promised land. Okay, I'm gonna let a few more people get in here. I'll tell one more time. We put it on the plate. You know, we gotta put it on the plate after we give this some jam first. Too much talking, not enough jam. This live Earth Sky Band. Funk kids out there. revolutionary block party in effect. All general orders are off the table until I'm done. Only order you have right now is don't you dare move. Hands up in the air. No, what do you say? Hands up, sit down. Very tip for tat. Only whatever is necessary for survival. That's all. You have to look out for their protection as well. Like they said. It is your Saturday night Black Revolutionary Block Party in full effect. We'll come right back to you. I'm going to cover this here. This is the only place where you're going to get the real scoop instead of the okey-doke, you know? Somebody got to give it to the people. Real live and living black power. The real black news, so to speak. Well, because sometimes they be spinning the narrative for us that don't even be true, you know? Like saying that Rodney Hinton filed a lawsuit when it was actually a lady on his behalf that the family don't know, the lawyer don't know, and it's a frivolous lawsuit. Some parts of it may be genuinely of genuine concern, of course, but that's where the people get lost in the sauce. You don't know what's real, what ain't real. It be the real news fake on some fake ass, you know, BS. Black.
New Orleans now in a demand for answers following the escape of 10 hardened criminals. Surveillance video at the jail captured the brazen breach. CBS's Katie Weiss is in New Orleans with the latest. It almost sounds like something out of a movie, Katie.
Oh, absolutely, Jerika. Good evening. That's definitely a way to characterize what happened here. That escape now has hundreds of officers searching even across state lines on an exhaustive manhunt.
Heads need to roll.
Outrage is growing in New Orleans after 10 inmates made a daring prison break early Friday morning. They managed to break through a cell wall by removing a toilet, leading them to a loading dock and freedom. It was 7 hours before anyone noticed they were gone. No deputy was on duty. Only a civilian employee was there at the time.
When she stepped away to grab food, that is when they began their attempts to escape.
3 prison guards have now been suspended. New Orleans City Councilman Oliver Thomas.
And I think the sheriff should lead in making sure that people are prosecuted who were negligent or complicit or in cooperation with the folk who escaped.
The inmates wrote taunting parting messages, including "too easy, LOL."
They were then observed scaling the fence using blankets to avoid being cut by the barbed wire.
Governor Jeff Landry posting on social media, quote, 3 down, 7 to go. Lock them up. State police captured Robert Moody, Kendall Miles, and DeKeenan Dennis, and today used a helicopter to bring them to another Louisiana prison.
Our number one mission, despite anything else right now, is to get these people in custody.
And even though this prison was rebuilt in 2015, the sheriff's office is also pointing blame on the city for failing to pay for what they say were needed fixes to faulty locks. Jerika?
Katie Weiss in New Orleans, thank you.
Too close to the window, to the wall. And we all got out and crawled. Yeah. So that's what's up. That's the real scoop on the New Orleans. 10 inmates daring escape from prison, and they got 3, and there's 7 still on the run.
Good afternoon. As Mike just said, my name is Akil Davis. I'm the Assistant Director in charge of the FBI's Los Angeles Field Office.
White, black man,
This morning at approximately 11 a.m. local time, our police and fire partners responded to an explosion at the 1300 block of North Indian Canyon Drive in Palm Springs, just behind us, a couple hundred feet. In addition to the FBI, Palm Springs PD, the Palm Springs Fire Department, and other agencies, including the ATF, Riverside County Sheriff's Department, Desert Hot Springs Police Department, Cathedral City Police Department, as well as the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department, all responded to this incident. The FBI, which has an office nearby, responded with approximately 6 agents initially. Currently, 1 person who was near the vehicle is deceased, but at least 4 people are injured. I'd like to offer our best wishes to those injured and hopefully for a quick recovery. After my remarks, Chief Mills will provide a status on the injuries, as well as community safety and other road closure precautions. This explosion was significant, covering several blocks north, south, east, and west of the 1300 block of Indian Canyon. Roads are closed as there is wide debris field over 250 yards. The FBI's evidence response team is on scene right now, processing evidence, and will be here for a significant amount of time. Our bomb technicians are working with the post-blast scene as well to determine the origins of the blast. We are working to confirm the identity of the deceased, and we will provide that to you as soon as we can, but we are keeping that close hold in order to protect the integrity of the investigation. Make no mistake, this is an intentional act of terrorism. The FBI is investigating it as such. Our Joint Terrorism Task Force is here, working in lockstep with the Palm Springs Police Department, the ATF, and a whole host of agencies that I've already mentioned. If anyone has information regarding this incident, I urge them to call 1-800-CALL-FBI for any tips that might assist us in our investigation. Now I'd like to turn it over to Palm Springs Police Chief Andy Mills. Yes, Akil Davis, Assistant Director in Charge, FBI Los Angeles. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Andrew Mills, M-I-L-L-S, Police Chief in Palm Springs. And with me today is our Mayor Pro Tem, Naomi Soto, this side, as well as council members David Reddy, Jeffrey Bernstein, and Grace Garner, and our city manager, Scott Stiles. I am really saddened by today's attack on our city. But I'm also hopeful, because this city will rise, and this city is resilient and will be strong as a result of this. I'm also extraordinarily grateful for my partners at the FBI who are here almost immediately. I called Assistant Director Davis, and he happened to be in town, and he came over here, leaving his other appointment, to make sure that we had every resource we need. I can't thank you enough, Assistant Director Davis. I'm also grateful for every other agency in the region here, Desert Hot Springs, Cathedral City, and the Sheriff's Office, all sent officers immediately to help us, and as well as the fire department, who was on scene shortly after the blast. We have a rapidly evolving investigation with a massive crime scene. Our first priority was to ensure the safety of our community, and we were very concerned about secondary devices, and so we spent a lot of time and effort working with the Bureau as well as the Sheriff's Office, clearing the entire neighborhood, making sure that there was nothing that could harm our citizens any further. But now the real labor starts. With the FBI's field evidence response team as well as our detectives, this is going to take a great deal of time for us to process this scene. And I need to communicate two things with our community. One, please be patient. There are blocks of debris, and it'll take a meticulous effort to make sure that we get every piece of evidence so we understand very thoroughly what happened, and so people are going to need to be patient with us. And the second thing is if they find pieces of evidence in their yards, in their homes, or inside their homes, please leave it there where it is. Give us a call, the non-emergency number, and we will do what we can to come and get it as quickly as possible. I also want to make sure that our community understands this is an isolated incident. I am confident that the community is not at risk any longer. So we will continue to process our investigation. We are moving as rapidly as possible at multiple locations, and we are doing everything we can to make sure we understand the why as well as what happened. Finally, for me, terrorism came knocking on the door of Palm Springs. We survived. And I can tell you that this city will rise and be more effective as a beacon of hope than before. Now I'm going to turn it over to Fire Chief Paul.
The well-involved building is impacted by structural collapse. Our firefighters extinguished the majority of the fire before having to back out because of the collapse issues. We're working closely with our public safety partners to ensure the community remains safe, and I'm happy to answer any questions you may have. This is still under investigation, and I can't make that conclusion at this time.
So it's possible the suspect is not either dead or in custody?
I'll let our law enforcement partners speak more to that, but I cannot comment on that.
Hey folks, let's wait till the end of this press conference where we get some questions. We got two more speakers and then we'll get to some questions.
I'd like to turn it over to Mayor Pro Tem Naomi Soto.
Good afternoon. My name's Naomi Soto. I'm the Mayor Pro Tem here in
Palm Springs. They're blowing shit up, man.
Several others have been hurt. Our heart goes out to everyone who has been impacted and their families.
Yeah.
I want to acknowledge that the building that was damaged.
Y'all get it from the horse's mouth.
And this is a place of hope. This is a building that people go to start or expand their families. We acknowledge their pain and concern across the community. For the ARC,
you can get your jam on here on Saturday night. Catch the latest breaking news before they spin the narrative a little bit too strong with that Pandora's box BS, you know how they do.
Thank you to our brave fire
like they did
and our police department, and thank you to Police Chief Andrew Mills and Fire Chief
Ryan,
Alvarado for their leadership
the case
today
of Ryan Hinton.
And I also want to thank out to all the
they try to spin their narrative
to offer their support and resources, including
instead of what it
Governor Gavin
is.
Newsom, Senator Alex Padilla, Congressman Ken
So
Calvert,
y'all got the BlackOphanim1 TV,
Assemblyman Greg Wallace, and all of our staff across so many departments who have stepped up today, including our council members and our city manager, Scott Stiles. It's been a hard day. There are several more hard days of work, but as the police chief mentioned, we need our community's patience as we move forward these next few days. Thank you.
Okay, we're going to open it to just a few questions.
Speaking of hard work, what the fudge? I ain't want to get up and do nothing. Things been going a little bit rough. So, we about to up our game.
Understood. It's a very good
we
question.
need a little bit of funds.
Want those answers,
put it right there, BlackOphanim1.
What I'm willing to say regarding that. This is an ongoing
more
investigation.
cameras, more microphones,
on that at this moment.
more ready, set,
any additional
glow
on the relationship between the decedent and our person of interest.
Why would you be certain that there is no threat to the public then right now? Risk?
We have an ongoing investigation, and further comments will compromise that investigation.
Was the clinic targeted?
We believe so, yes.
And you mentioned terrorism. Is this domestic terrorism?
I'm going to say this again. This was an intentional act of terrorism. As our investigation will unfold, we will determine if it's an international terrorism or domestic terrorism. No matter which one, the Joint Terrorism Task Force is the lead on this, and we will find that out.
And for the explosives, do you believe that this was some type of explosive that was made maybe
I don't know if it's domestic or foreign.
the operation?
I can't say much about that right now because it's ongoing.
How brings the only place the investigation happened in court?
I'm sorry, sir. Can you ask that again?
Based on your experience, what would be the amount of explosives that you can fit in a car to create this much damage?
Let me be clear. This is probably one of the largest bombing investigations that we've had in Southern California. It's on scale of the Aliso Viejo bombing in Orange County.
Is that connected to this potential bombing?
I'm not prepared to provide those comments at this time.
A witness found a tripod with a camera as if it were being live streamed. Have you heard this? Is that something you're investigating?
I have, and yes, it is something we're investigating.
But no, it wasn't us. We didn't live stream it. We live streamed it.
Not that we're tracking.
So is there or is there not a suspect you're looking for?
We have a person of interest in this investigation. We're not.
Person of interest. You know what that means. Whoever they want to set up. The fall guy. Yep. Not the crawl guy. The fall guy. And today is Saturday, May 17th. 9:47 p.m. Y'all could have been anywhere on the planet Dirt. 196,940,000 square miles of the planet Dirt, plus Antarctica and all that, behind the ice wall and under the dome of the firmament. Black, powerful, all power to the people. So yeah, they got all kind of stuff going on to make you forget. As soon as it come around to justice time for her, Tyree Nichols that was beaten to death by black police officers who were all letting off the hook. And look at the timing of it. The timing of it just happened to be right when this happens with Tyree Nichols, Ryan Hinton being shot by police officers in Ohio, right, and then his father allegedly taking revenge with a vehicle, allegedly, because the trial is still going on. So, what's happening over there where y'all is at? Let's get back to the music for a minute, because I got a live concert for you. Here we go. Turn this joint up. Yeah, time to turn it up. Or at least hit play. There we go. Taking it all straight from the archives. Truly in the house. What's happening? I need a microphone. Hold on. Let me get a mic. BlackOphanim1 TV. Black Lion. The 10 lions in the house. Let the church say black power. Black is from the Holy BlackOphanim1, the only one. Our street. party in full effect. As we were talking about the case of Ryan Hinton, justice for Ryan Hinton, by the way, because, well, for one, they lied and said he had a gun aimed at them. Always they in fear of their life. When here it is, white folks with AK-47s getting out, shooting at them, and they taking in unharmed. But you know how it go. That's just how it go. And their qualified immunity is like letting the dogs off the leash. So, in other words, maybe the father wasn't in his right mind at the time after seeing the police video of them telling him to drop the gun when he didn't have the gun because the gun was in the grass and they said he was on the pavement when they shot him. Okay. So let's get back to that. Let's see. Get my remotes here. We gotta switch it up here a little bit and get on it.
It's through the video. Hi, Danielle.
Hi there, Mike. This video is very fast. We're talking about 6 seconds. 6 seconds from the time that officer got out of his vehicle and fired those shots. I do want to warn you, what you're about to watch could be hard to see.
He's got a gun! He's got a gun! On your right! On your right!
In a matter of seconds. It all began with a stolen vehicle, a Kia from Edgewood, Kentucky. GPS tracking led the investigation here, a condo complex in East
he got a gun.
Officers arrived, and Chief Terry Thiegy explains what happened next.
Everybody
All
up
four
there got
individuals
guns.
get out and start running.
On your right! On your right!
Some in different directions. So officers decide which individual they're going to pursue.
Which one they gonna kill?
One officer decides to pursue the individual who we now know had a firearm in his hand.
In his hand was the live part.
The gun slips.
They heard the metal from the firearm hit the concrete. This individual gets up, still has the firearm in his hand, and continues to run through the dumpster.
The officer who fired the shots was chasing another suspect before he made contact with the armed suspect.
The officer who did discharge his firearm said that when the individual came out between the dumpsters,
See, go all the way
he had
up
the
when the
firearm
line.
in front of him. He was in like a bladed position,
bladed
it was pointed
position.
at the officer.
That's the bullshit.
And he felt threatened for his life, and that's why he discharged his firearm.
4 to 5 rounds were fired. The suspect was hit twice, given medical care right away, and died. Fiji says this is the gun the suspect had. A semi-automatic with an extended magazine, with another magazine in his pocket.
Found in
Let
the
me be
grass.
very direct. We cannot allow individuals to flee from officers with a loaded firearm aimed at them. When this happens, the outcome is almost always tragic.
Police also told us that a stolen gun was found inside that stolen Kia. At this time, we still do not have the identity of the person who was shot and killed. All police could tell us is that he was approximately 18 years old. Reporting live in East Price Hill tonight, Danielle Tindak, WLWT News 5.
Yeah. See how they try to spin the narrative. That's why we catching them on the narrative as they speak it, as they say, out of the hose's mouth.
The separate session of the Hamilton County Municipal Court is now in session. Judge Tyrell Yates is presiding this morning. We ask
All that extra help they don't need because it only hurts the case.
During all proceedings.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Alex. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Worst case, we'll obviously be allowed to answer.
Okay, thank you.
Hit the cash app, BlackOphanim1, $, BlackOphanim1. It's right there, scrolling across the screen.
Good morning, Mr. Henson. Good morning.
He said good morning, Judge. He's very soft.
Okay, all right.
Now, this is the father, Rodney Henson, who ran over the police officer.
Anything as to probable cause?
Yeah, we'll waive probable cause this morning. I submitted designations for John Kennedy and Timothy Bicknell. They will be the attorneys of record handling this case. I'll be handling the area this morning.
All right, thank you. Mr. Prosecutor, or anything as to bond?
As to bond, Your Honor. Thank you. Your Honor, we understand this is a very, very serious, very terrible charge that Mr. Hinton is facing. He's a risk, but he does not have a history, Judge. He has no felonies in his record. His risk assessment score was a 1. He has a juvenile record. He works at BDF. He's married. He's a father. He's a graduate of Purcell Marion. I understand that this is an emotionally charged situation. I understand that Mr. Hinton's son may have been killed by the police earlier in the week. There was a review of that video. I understand there's a lot of sadness and a lot of anger in this room right now, but in the community at large. And we just ask the court to set a reasonable bond in light of everything to allow the constitutional process to play out.
All right, thank you. Andy, you've given me a pre-trial services sheet. Is that right this morning? All right, the court has had a chance to review that and his past history. Is there anything from the state from the prosecutor?
Yes, Your Honor. Ryan Nelson on behalf of the
Can you
prosecution.
give us more volume, please?
Yes, Your Honor. Ryan Nelson on behalf of the prosecution. We believe that the evidence will show is that yesterday, on about the 2nd of May, the defendant was traveling, I believe it would be eastbound on Martin Luther King Avenue at MLK, I believe at Burnett Woods, at the intersection, I believe immediately north to the rear entrance of the University of Cincinnati. The defendant stops his car. The defendant, in a way that was calculated and premeditated, lined up his car, deliberately accelerated his car, and purposely caused the death of an on-duty deputy sheriff.
who is doing a detail at that intersection. As such, we are going to be seeking indictment for aggravated murder, and we would request, in accordance with ORC 2937-222, for a no bond hearing. That rule requires that hearing be set within 3 business days, so we are seeking to set that date on the 6th of May.
And they're seeking the death penalty. So it's important that our people stand up for justice for Ryan Hinton, the son who was killed by the police, and the police officers that killed him should be held, brought to justice.
2025, that'll be next Tuesday.
At these East Price Hill condos Thursday morning, Cincinnati officers tracked down a stolen vehicle.
As you know, we had a critical incident yesterday.
4 people get out and start running. In body cam footage released today, in just 6 seconds, police say 18-year-old Ryan Hinton aims his gun at officers.
He's got to go!
Police shoot and kill him. Today on MLK Drive, a deputy is working traffic control for UC graduation when a driver crashes into him.
We're safe for us and ours out here.
The driver of
When it
today's
comes to the
vehicle
police.
that struck a deputy has a family relationship with the 18-year-old that we shot yesterday.
Chief is the person who hit the deputy.
Say we.
The father.
Whoa, let's back it up, back it
Yes.
up. She
Ryan
said we,
Hinton-
that we shot yesterday. So that with that thinking, it's we. When that officer got run over by the father, so it wasn't we when that happened. When that happened, it was him. And see, and now when she's saying when they shot his son, it was we. Now listen to her again.
Yesterday.
Chief is the person who hit when a driver crashes into him.
There is a connection between these 2 incidents. The driver of today's vehicle that struck a deputy has a family relationship with the 18-year-old that we shot yesterday.
See, we.
Chief is the person who hit the deputy, the father of the person who was shot yesterday.
Yes.
Ryan Hinton's father, 38-year-old Rodney Hinton, is charged with aggravated murder in the deputy's death. He was taken to University Hospital in critical condition. Hours later, the Hamilton County Sheriff's deputy dies.
Condition,
the
how?
CPD homicide
From
unit
the accident
investigating
or
both
from
the
the
death
police?
of the deputy killed today and the death of the 18-year-old shot by police.
I can assure you, as the chief of police for Cincinnati, I will ensure you transparency and a thorough and accurate investigation.
She will assure you
Thanks
an
for
alibi.
watching. Stay updated about
That's
breaking
for
news
damn
and top
sure.
stories on the
She
NBC
gonna
News
give you
app
alibi
or follow
now,
us on social
whether you
media.
like it or not. That you can be sure of that, you know. And she said it herself. She gonna assure you of transparency. In other words, bull
Tragic
crap.
story out of Ohio. A man whose teenage son was killed by police is now accused of killing a sheriff's deputy in turn. Rodney Hinton is in jail in Cincinnati after he allegedly rammed his car into this officer, identified as Deputy Larry Henderson, a 33-year veteran of the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office, was retired, technically picked up a shift as a traffic cop for a day. Didn't turn out well. Henderson was not involved in Hinton's son's death. Tom Hansen's been following this tragic story, and we do warn you, as you may imagine, some of the footage here you're going to see is graphic.
He's got a gun. He's got a gun on your right.
I don't know why they didn't show the police officer getting run
hours
over.
after watching this body cam video of officers shooting and
Probably bad
killing
for
18-year-old
their
Ryan
morale.
Hinton after a police chase,
They don't want to
officials
give
say his
citizens
father,
no
Rodney
ideas,
Hinton,
you know.
got into his car and purposely
Or
drove
they
into a
don't want
sheriff's
it to
deputy
look
directing
like
traffic on
maybe
graduation day near the
the man
University of Cincinnati,
was,
killing him.
He was
so well liked and so well known. We are so deeply
Maybe
saddened.
he was trying to
Sheriff's
protect
deputies
himself.
packed a courtroom Saturday as Rodney
knows?
Hinton was charged with aggravated
don't
murder.
know.
They were there in
So we
support of the
can't be
fallen deputy,
speculating.
now identified as Larry Henderson.
I understand that there is a lot of sadness and a lot of anger in this room right now.
The day before, Cincinnati police say they got a report of a stolen vehicle at this condominium complex.
police in
When
that
officers arrived, 4 men suspected in the theft got out of the vehicle and fled. One of the men was Ryan Hinton. He was shot twice and killed by a police officer who says he pointed a gun at him.
And he felt threatened for his life, and that's why he discharged his firearm.
Investigators say they recovered this loaded gun from the scene allegedly found in Hinton's possession. Lawyers for the family say the next day,
It was on
Rodney
the
Hinton
ground,
appeared
in
distraught
the grass.
watching the body
So how
cam
was
footage
it in
with
his
police.
possession?
After the meeting, that was the last time they heard from him. The Hinton family says they are devastated for the family of the officer who was killed.
The officer was just out doing his job,
Yeah.
directing traffic.
Trying to kill folks.
Now, Deputy Henderson
The
had recently
officers
retired,
that
but
tried to
continued to
kill
work
us,
as a
well,
special
that
deputy.
successfully
Rodney Hinton is
killed the
being held
son.
without bond.
They
His
were
public
just doing
defender
their
says
job,
he has
too.
no felonies on his record, and this was an
Back to the
emotionally
we
charged
part.
situation. His next hearing is set
She
for
said
tomorrow,
it.
guys.
Boy, emotionally charged.
She
is the
said
word
it,
there,
not
Tom.
me.
Thank you so much.
I'm just reporting the news. She said it, not me. The we part. Right on time. Black to Gotham. Yours truly. Masterpiece.
I went to St. Louis, Missouri the other day. That Black Panthers all over the country. No one knew about it at all. They had machine guns, recorder's rifles, grease guns, Lugers, 25 of them, all armed. The chief policeman in the vehicle when I arrived, knew that, right there, since it was on the wall. Yeah, we're glad it was. They were retired. White and black men, Jackie and Martin and Bobby being killed. We're going to protect this man while he's here. They didn't arrest one of them. Because they said if you arrest one, then someone's going to die. Because we are ready to kill. Like
Yeah! Sure is proud to be white, we're proud to be black. Yeah. Huh. Don't worry about the white chicks. We got everything from Chaco and our own race. You dig? Black is beautiful. Side with you, all through you, with dignity and integrity, more than you have, accepting less than you have. That's black power. What's in your hands, my man? Black powerful. All right, all right.
If you took a knife and might take 9 inches and pull it out 6 inches, there's no progress.
Malcolm X.
All the way out, that's not progress. The progress is healing the wound, much below that below me. And they haven't even pulled a knife out, much less try to heal the wound. They won't even admit the knife was there.
Monday, we're going to have a big Malcolm X celebration for Malcolm X Day, May 19th, Monday, all over the mighty DMV. From New York to Cali and black again. Y'all know what time it is. It's time to set your clocks black to normal. Because we've been way too abnormal, way too damn long, you know. So it's just time to set it black, you know. Set your clocks black again, you know. And let me see. I hit y'all with one of these. Uh-oh. Nope. We gotta do it like this. Y'all, it's time to kneel down and salute our flag. Zion Gate, y'all. Zion Gate number 1. I mean Zion Gate Band. Hit the Cash App, y'all, before I go. It's on the screen. BlackOphanim, $, BlackOphanim number 1. That's the new benevolent fund. Wake up, America. Revolutionary Block Party. That's what it came under this joint for. Let's talk more jamming and gonna give you the real black news as it's happening straight from the horse's mouth. You dig? Before they have a chance to spin the BS narrative. What you laid your hands on the radio for. You say Black Power 2.0, giving you more what you laid your hands on the radio for. Yeah. Dr. Funkenstein, the remix. What we say, the mothership, brothership reconnection. We hear me noise, just me and the boys getting it on. Yeah. You dig? Uh-oh. Yours truly on the keyboard. You know we gotta play this. It's called taking the gloves off. Taking the gloves off of this one. Maybe y'all not hearing that. Let's see. Yeah, that's coming off the video. Y'all might not be hearing that as clearly as I like. So we get back to the concert at hand. As a matter of fact, pull one out of the rabbit hat. The fur rabbit hat. I'm gonna pull one out of the fur rabbit hat, guys. I'm gonna pull one out of the fur rabbit hat. Not pull a rabbit out of the hat, a furry rabbit out of the hat, but pull a furry hat out of the rabbit. Something like that. But check it out. Let's see what we got. Because this is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you might get. It might be nuts inside, or it might have a chocolate filling, and the filling is sort of good. Yeah. Oh, stainless steel roses. You can't beat this one. This is straight out the archives right here. It's called stainless steel roses for those that listen. I'm gonna give y'all a piece of it. We gotta get this reel together for Malcolm X Day. I give y'all a preview. evening, y'all. Today is Saturday. Well, tonight is Saturday. Today and tonight. Depending on where you at. Might still be day where you at. But if not, it's Saturday night and everything gonna be alright. Just in case you don't hear me, I said it is your Saturday night Black Revolutionary Block Party in full effect. I'm just here to bring the party. I'm just here to bring the funk and bring the party and bring the revolutionary light to those that's blinded by the funk. Don't be blinded by the funk. We got party in the funk and not be blinded by it. Birthday wishes going out to Biko and Double R. And everybody else. Which means it's time for the younger generation to learn from us that been there and did that. That's there and doing that. Typo. Earth Sky Band. Our version of Maggot Brain. Number 1. To all the ladies that we've been missing, despite a hard time for her to just maybe just hold on through the night. It's crazy to fuss and fight. 'Cause you're my baby, always love and cherish. Thank God for you, baby. Don't be embarrassed. Smile when you think of me. Baby, just hold on. I'll be there. And I always care. my kryptonite. Just can't sleep at night. Without you in my arms, I got to hold you tight. White robe haters, it don't make or break it. To put your thoughts on paper and make it better. And I ain't cuss you out to get your attention, but like making love, release that tension. Like Frankie Beverly say, joy and pain, release them endorphins off into your brain. But a peace sign to you from me. Yeah. Earth, sky, band. That's how we do it, y'all. And we are very multifaceted. And we do have the youth crew coming right up behind us. And living black powerfulness. Oh yeah. Yeah, black to business. My light switch. I got too many light switches. Instead of having 100 switches and 100 lights, you go with the 100 switches. Turn that joint up. It's Saturday night. Jumping Rainbow on guitar. Tyrone Beatmaster on drums. Fried Funk on bass. Yours truly on keyboard and vocals. Also known as the Lords of Funk. Earth, sky. for a minute or two longer. Just long enough for you to hit that cash out. Don't crash out, just get the cash out. Feel me? They don't crash out, just get the cash out. Yeah. Sending more love for the people. Sending more love for the people. Don't crash out, just get the cash out and hit the benevolent fund so we can bring it to y'all live and living Black Power. I got some nice microphones, headphones coming up in here, and we're going to do it up right for the people. The People's Network, y'all, are the only way we're going to keep this up. All right? Now, Black Power, that part, hit the cash out, and hopefully I'll be here for Malcolm X Day, Lord willing, Monday, May 19th. Going live from the trenches. We're gonna find out how many black folks know that it's Malcolm X's birthday. Monday. We are one camera shy of having a really nice broadcast going on up in there. Monday, everything should be up and running to a different level. I didn't want to rush things like I did with the StreamYard. I did an overnight course on StreamYard and had that joint running the next day. It was time to do our thing, you know, on Black Power Radio. Instead of getting buried in the abyss of places that you don't know, which are rising and they coming up, you know. Busy One Radio, shout out to Busy One Radio, but we can't let nothing stop us from getting to the people. That's my motto, by any means necessary. What is revolution? Somebody help me. Please. Revolution, according to Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad, who was quoting Elijah Muhammad, revolution, music just went off for a minute. Ain't that something? So in that case, let's pause it. Let's pause that. I take that as a sign when something like that happens. It's like, focus on the message. What's the message? What is revolution? Complete, constructive, change, you know? So we got to change things. We got to change things up. And we got to change our way of doing things. So if we've been doing the same headbutt to the same wall for the last, I don't know, 400 years, then it's time to collectively kick the wall down. That's not hypothetically, but that is metaphorically speaking. You know, because if we keep banging our head against the wall for another 50 years in the same way, our heads are going to crack collectively. You know? It's like, are we really prepared to fight the gorilla? You know? 100 of us on the gorilla's behind. I think we can handle it. I think if, see, when they say 100 men, they talking about 100 Caucasians. They wasn't talking about, man, you put that gorilla in the hood, that gorilla be running his ass off. They be like, you see all the niggas behind us? And they got switches. They be like, man, you supposed to fight the gorilla fair. You like, forget that. So we gonna have gorilla sandwiches tonight, homie. You know what I'm saying? So, let me see. I got something from the archives for y'all, though. For real, though. Because, you know, I do it. As a matter of fact, I like this one here. This is our version of Smiling Faces, but it's Smiling Racist. Go away. Because the lives get blurred today. Yeah. So let me play this. Wait a minute, what happened? Oh, here we go. From the top.
Stipulation by the administration. He said you was like a big mob boss. Smiling faces away.
Check it out. You know, we don't want your rubber bullets.
So bet not reach and try to pull it. Get back, Jeff, you just reach it. One more second. Talking like it's just fucking crap. Smiling faces away. And the lines get blurred today. Yeah. Just move so you try to move blood tears off a little confused. Fake news. Let the fear imagination play it. Fake news. Keep you singing the blues. Fake news. Till the shoes off across the line. Just to keep you confused. Fake news. Now it's time to laugh in the mind.
Yours truly on the keyboards. I'm gonna put a little rap on top of that joint too. My enemies necessary. Got the right to demonstrate. Bring the love and overcome the hate.
Blood money won't make, but it sure be great. Fake news just to keep you confused. Fake news, say it up and say it high power. Fake folks next.
coming up on Monday. Should be up on Monday anyway. At least by next Saturday night. BlackOphanim Lion TV. Black Revolutionary Block Party. You did. Alvin Keith on guitar and vocals with me. Smiling faces and the lines get blurred today. Give up the donations so we can keep it rolling up in this joint. This is definitely black owned.
Perfecting your mix. Everything sounds perfect. Then you hear it in your car.
That's what I'm talking
about. Anywhere else. And it sounds like garbage.
Yeah.
It's not your fault. Your mix.
Yep. See, he's talking about mixes right there. But what I'm talking about is some next level shit. Next level, you dig? Where we gonna really go up. We got to go up in this joint. Yeah. Sort of like this. As a matter of fact, I ain't gonna do it. Because then I have to bust out into my bag of tricks. It's like a chocolate bar and it ain't no Twix. It got me freestyling because I ain't got my lines open. But I got my minds open. Me and y'all to the end, my friend. Black power, what it mean to me. To the 10th degree. Freedom of death. What it mean to me. Black power to the 10th degree. Bricks and police. Bricks and police. Don't run up so fast when the bricks hit that. Bricks hit that. Bricks hit that ass. Oh no. Tell me about it. Justice for Ryan Hinton. I bet they run out of bullets long before we run out of bricks. I'll tell you that. Bricks and police. Bricks and police. Don't run up so fast when them bricks hit that. Bricks hit that. Freedom or death, what it mean to me? Black power to the 10th degree. Power to the people. So damn lethal. I gotta come back and get that. Hit the Cash App. Yours truly on the keyboard. Power to the people. Black power. Hit it one more again. Black power. Power to the people. Freedom of death. Freedom of death. Going all the way back. Elijah Muhammad. Farrakhan. Khalid Muhammad. Hashim. We gonna get into it up in here. Just need the equipment because we're about to switch it up, and bring some artists up in here and do some live cuts. I might have a little bit too much bass, but yeah, bring my young crew up in here and let them tear some of these beats up. We got some open beats, and we know what to do with them. Right now, I'm at a disadvantage. I ain't got my pages handy because I've already done the work. I've been hitting it like like I'm handing cap up in this joint. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, hey, somebody freestyle to that. I just need somebody to come on live with me and start freestyling on this joint. Oh shit! Uh-oh. Hit the Cash App. Donations going to $ BlackOphanim1. Only one. I wanna freestyle to that, but I kind of don't. I'll leave that in the hands of some of these young. I'll tear that joint up. I'm telling you now. Unfortunately, the rap of the day, they be squealing on themselves left and right. They be like, man, when you poke your chest out about some stuff that you wasn't supposed to even been in. Just like you said, Ryan Hinton wasn't even supposed to been in that car because he was calling to try to get in the house all night. You know? Otherwise he wouldn't even been in that car. Sometimes you get caught up in the actions of others, you know, just looking for a place to crash out for the night. Funny how fate make you run into stuff like that, you know, but it happens. If you let it. So just don't let it happen to you and yours. Because just like Memoirs of a Black Panther, my auntie say, yo, my pop. So you gonna have to get him to the West Coast, up out of here, cause they gon' thug, you know, we on some gangster shit, for real. And say, okay, so, you know, stolen cars, so what?
He's coming in the driveway.
We don't want that. We want another beat. So what I'm saying is, so what a stolen car? Big deal. And guns are legal in that state. Everybody got a gat, rat-tat-tat. You know? And now that they got this divine immunity from Pope Trump, the police have divine immunity to do whatever they want to do to us. So we can't put ourselves in the position to have that happen. Number one. Preserve your life by any means necessary. Number one. I meant to say. That's got a lot of bass in it. I like that 808, but I don't know if my speaker like it. I don't know if my speaker like that 808. But just giving y'all an idea how versatile it's about to get busy up in this camp right here. I'm telling you now. So if you got some freestyle abilities, you need to come on up to Gotham City. Come down to come up to the Black Cave. So you got to go up to get down. You gotta go up to get down. I like that for a hook. I like that for a hook. Remember that. Somebody remember that. You gotta go up to get down. All in how you spend it, all in how you play it today. All about your way you wanna do it, how you play it. Everybody looking your way, seeing what you're gonna do and how you do it. It's all on you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. Straight from the heart. You did. We gotta be marching forward. Yeah. You know? Like Malcolm had his family behind him, you know? That's how you carry it, you know what I mean? A strong black military, the black that call. 1,000 or more, y'all. And we always recruiting, remember that. We never stop. I mean, why would you go anywhere else? The MBPP holding the patch for life, always. People's MOD, baby. So yeah, just giving y'all a little taste of things to come. Need a few donations so that we can get the cameras rocking up in this joint, you know? Shoot. nice camera out at the racetrack where they were live streaming. Nice big one too. I looked them joints up. I'm like, man, they like $12,000. What? I said, okay, we'll start off small. But we gonna get it going. And hit them up with them little microphones that you put on you, you clip on you, you know, them kind. And then I will have to keep on hollering at y'all through my megaphone. I am your DJ. I only use beats that are non-incorporated, that are open. That way, if y'all want to freestyle, be my guest. You be on the list. Now, if you got something that's already ready to go, we can do that too, you know. If I can remember something, like Black Lion and Iron Lion, I'd be warming my hands with the cold steel out in the cold with the lead flying. Triple tapping, quadruple tapping. Laying that joint down and grabbing the other. Little Rip Van Winkle, like I'm playing that mother. Look around, everybody gone. Man got a closed sign in the window. He done fled the scene. SWAT might be coming. It's time to go. Tap, 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 tap. That's how I flow. Yeah. For real, for real. Cause I am Black Lion and I ain't lying. I be warming my hands with the cold steel out in the cold with the lead flying. That one's a little beyond me, y'all. I'm gonna have to let that one go.
Another scribe in Trinity Production.
Okay.
Thank God I don't look like what I've been through. If you knew my backstory, you'd agree too. Touched on it in a sacrifice. But there's a whole damn vibe, you just gotta slice. Everybody's got a story, this is what they tell us. That's true, but everybody's not a bestseller. I know for certain that your boy is in that category. If you know me, then you know that I'm an allegory. Give God the glory, I can share my story. Control the narrative, no one else can tell it for me. I'm blessed cause I could've went the other way. Put my life on a chopping block of video. Suicide vicious on a regular. Dysfunction is me, I'm telling you. I told stories that some people thought weren't true, but they were. I don't look like what I've been.
Let me see if I can mix that a little bit.
Give yourself a break. Life is a process.
got something?
I ain't guilty, we don't know what we don't ever know. Can't expect for me to grow from what I don't know. Poor decisions made through blurred vision. Pull the wool back, my brain needed a circumcision. Used to game, they go fabricating enemies. Searching for serenity, but fighting with my enemy. Negativity, I gave it too much energy. Those who know me wonder why this got into me. Sold drugs and became my best customer. Noise in my head was loud as a broken muffler. I was struck out, overdose in the courthouse. The path that I should have been on was Howard the Morehouse. Need to try something different, this ain't working. You have a shaky ass future, won't stop working. I don't look like what I'm doing. I don't look like what I'm doing. Don't lose yourself up. Give yourself a break. Life is a process, it gives and it takes.
The Scribe production. Another Black Panther brother.
This ain't a horn Steve Biggie type song. I wrote this to encourage you to be strong. I'm not the only one who's
Support
going
the
through tough
Scribe.
times, but you know that I can only speak about mine. Yep, if I give you inspiration, that's the assignment. I understood it. Spiritual alignment. Word living life is hard, full-time job. But struggle breeds growth. Set yourself apart. If everything was easy, then we wouldn't grow. So we gotta have balance, ebb and flow. We can minimize pain, making good decisions. Hindsight is 20/20, perfect vision. It's like we knew then, but I know now. And if a bird ain't built, it could be a cow. So F it, it is what it is. Don't focus on what if, focus on what is. This ain't working. I don't look like what I'm doing. I don't look like what I'm doing. Don't beat yourself up. Give yourself a break. Life is a process, it gives and it takes. I don't look like what I'm doing. I don't look like what I'm doing. Don't be a snake. Recognize fate. Sympathize with those who never got a real shit.
Well, it's time for me to get on out of here and DJing for y'all for a minute here. Everything from the top was all me. And after that, freestyling, baby. And support the Scribe.
Recognize fate. Sympathize with those who never got a real shit. You're spiritual beings going through a human experience. So do your best to get through it.
I knew it. They couldn't resist. Here we go.
Inside every dog lives a wolf.
Oh, man.
So feed them natural blue wilderness dog food with high quality
Inside
meat as the
every-
first.
What's your band sound? Say it loud. Hey, get it. Say it loud. What? You don't know? Say it loud. Say it loud. Yeah. Some people say we got a lot of magic. Some say it's a lot of nerve. I say we won't quit moving until we get what we deserve. Now we've been rebuked. And we've been scorned. We've been treated bad, talking about as sure as you want. It just hasn't taken
Black Pop.
Brothers and sisters, you know we can't quit until we get our share. Hey,
Say it louder. Say it louder.
say it loud. Say it loud. Now you know, I worked on jobs with my feet in my hands. And most of the recording I did was just for the other man. And we demand a chance to do things for ourselves.
I don't own the rights to this song.
Here against the wall and working for somebody else. That's right, you're killing me. There's a whole lot of soul up in here. Say it loud. Say it loud.
Say it louder.
How do you black me? Watch me now, how I fam. I see stood in from the lost and found. Just stepped out the womb of life, had to unfold. Yeah, this shit right here bleed nothing but soul. That's why I gotta scream loud, yo, I'm not gonna brag. CTO reps said when we move the crowd. So we got to JB, he the tag the city. With the that if you believe you will succeed.
Hey yo, I speak louder than words. Slave to the other man, time to get ours. Black man, black woman. You stand for quiet as a mouse, should be loud as a lion's roar. Say it and mean it, the change you wanna see be it. Your mind free and our strength is no secret. Rather die on my feet than live on my knees. Word to Macy, yo, Chuck D's and JB's. We don't need no help, go and build it ourselves. Share the wealth with the people, spread the wealth. My job as an MC is move the crowd. Not afraid to say it loud that I'm black and I'm proud.
Say it louder. Black power. Say it louder. Black power. Lock and load, baby. It's time to go. On that note, but then again, let me make sure. Because I always got a little more ammunition, but I want to get out of here so that I can get out of y'all living room or wherever I'm at in your house, in your spot, in your space, up in your face. So just remember, hold up. I ain't put it on the screen. It'll help. You think? Let's see. We gotta put the right one, and I'll be looking for it, and then next thing you know, things start going fast or in reverse. Different things be going on. There we go. Hit that. BlackOphanim1. $sign BlackOphanim1 on Cash App. That's the new benevolent fund. So we can get all the equipment up in here. Because we got some young rappers. They can just clip these microphones on and they can rock this joint. We gonna do it like Wu-Tang Clan style, you know? Say when the mood hits you, drop the mic in the hand and do that thing, man. You know? So anyway, yours truly, the BlackOphanim Lion TV. Black Powerful. All right, y'all have a good one.